Okay, so we're recording. So let's see. Just a couple pieces of information first. First, no team call next week because I will be in Punta Cana, but
Woo!
I know. Still can't believe it's real. But we won't have a team call, but my phone's gonna work. So don't think like if you guys have questions or you need anything, like I'm gonna have my phone with me. So just don't hesitate. I'm still gonna be working just a little differently. So if you guys need anything, please don't hesitate to message me, message the group chat. I will be checking my phone frequently. So just that. Let's see. The next thing. Okay. So what I wanted to kind of do tonight was I had asked you guys if you could print out a copy of the business activity tracker if you didn't already have one, because I kind of just wanted to go through it, answer any questions you may have about it, tell you some of the things that I do for these activities, because these are literally the most basic activities we do as coaches. And I print mine out and I have it with me. I'll be literally taking it on the plane with me and working on my 4-hour flight and doing it in Punta Cana. But I took it to Disney with me. Literally, I take it everywhere. But just doing these simple things will build your business. Like, this is what I have focused on the past year and a half. And it's just consistently doing these things. So, literally, I love how it says building me now, because my old one doesn't have that, but I think it's really good because it's so important to build ourselves, because as we better ourselves, we can better help other people. Like, I can't tell you guys how much I've changed since the beginning of starting this business, like with personal development, with pushing myself harder physically, mentally. I feel stronger in so many ways. So I love how it says building me, because we need to focus on ourselves before we can focus on other people. That's one of the things I tell people all the time when I do coach them. I'm like, if you're saying yes to other people, make sure you're not saying no to yourself, because if you're burnt out and you're not taking care of yourself, how can you build a business? How can you take care of those that love you and be the best coach, significant other, friend you can be?
Mm-hmm.
So being proof the product works, drinking your shake every day and working out, because like I've said before, and like you guys have heard before, like, how can we, if we're not doing these things, how can we ask other people to do them? Like, you have to, and if you're doing them consistently, your belief in the products and what we do is just going to continue to grow and grow and grow, and your story is going to grow. Like, I've noticed, like, Shakeology, like, my energy is better. I literally have no cravings anymore. Like, so many things. And I just notice over time as I continuously drink my shake. So I'm a product of the product. I tell people how I've changed with the workouts. Like, I post the workout pictures. I post the before and afters, although it's still scary every time when I post that picture. I get nervous. So don't think you have to be like, if you're gung-ho about it and you're excited, that's awesome. But if you're a little nervous, that's okay, because I still get nervous. Like, I'm just a nervous person. So, doing those things consistently and sharing about them, like picking a program and sticking with it. And I've seen both your pages. You guys are good with this. You're making your workout posts, and that's awesome. No, I've noticed you have. You've been doing a great job. You have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And be like consistently posting it and sharing it. People see, okay, this girl's doing this. She's not going anywhere. I'm going to follow her. I'm going to trust her. And they start to see like the different moves or what you're saying about them. And then they're like, okay, like I want to try this too. And another thing with, talking about your workouts is always try to think, would you guys do this well? Like I've seen some of your posts is, it's not just, oh, I got my workout in today. It's like, oh, I did this move, or I tried this new workout, or like at Super Saturday, she talked about like different levels of posts. Level 1 is here's my sweaty self, I just worked out type of post, like not saying anything. Level 2 is, here's a new move I tried today. I liked it. Why don't you give it a try? Or I was super tired today, but I didn't give up because these were the thoughts going through my head during my workout, and here's why. Like, it doesn't always have to be super peppy. Like, I've noticed, like, I was always just doing the positives, and then I like started sharing, this was really hard today and here's why. And people can relate to that because we love working out, and that's, part of who we are, but we all have days where we don't want to do it. but we push through anyway. And those are the things that people can go, oh, like they can relate to us. They can go, me too. Like I had a headache today and I didn't want to do it, but all right, she's going to do it. I'm going to do it. Or I stayed up, like I made a post that was like, yep, stayed up way too late to get up way this early, and just like talked about it. Like talk about the struggles, because then we're real people. Because I heard a top coach say, and it's so true, like us right now in this business, we're way more relatable than the millionaires buying beach houses. So we want to be relatable. So share when it's tough, share when it's hard, share when you don't want to. I mean, you don't want to share that you don't want to all the time, because then people are going to be like, well, if she doesn't want to, why should I? But those are just some thoughts about being a product of the product and why it's important, because people see you, then they want to try it, and then they're hooked. And then also personal development. What are you guys reading or listening to right now? Any personal development you're really liking?
Caitlin, guess what I downloaded?
What?
Eat That Frog.
I love it.
Yeah, I listened to the intro in chapter 1 this morning. I meant to text you, because I also I usually do paperback, but with my new job now that I have time to like drive, now I'm doing the Audible, so I'm probably gonna always have like kind of switch off between Audible and I like to read, so I'll have both,
Yeah, I do that
that's what
too.
I was thinking too. I just started the Audible for The Compound Effect, so I've been listening to that back and forth.
Oh, yay! That's my favorite.
When I went on a run yesterday, I actually listened to it as I was running, so listening to music.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Wow.
Like it made me run faster, because I was so excited. I was like, I love this book.
No, it's seriously, it's so inspiring. Like the post, just listening to something in your ear for 20 minutes, you automatically feel a change within you, you want to do better. All it takes.
Right.
It really is. It's so true. So that is I literally listen to every day. I want to share with you guys, I'll put together my list of everything I've read, because I've read a lot, listened to a lot, but as long as you are doing something, even whether it's 5 minutes a day, 10, 20, just a little bit of something every day, it's going to make such a difference. And also something I do, I put my headphones in and I listen while I'm making me and Anthony our shakes and packing my lunch in the morning. But I keep a notebook with me and I jot down things so I can go back and review my notes. If I get an idea about, I want to post this, make a post about it. Because if you ever don't have something to say on Facebook and you want to make a post, think back to your personal development. You probably got some sort of idea from it that you can share to help someone else. So that's a place I pull Facebook posts from, is things I've read. And also I like writing things down and going back to it, because if we just read something and then we never come back to it, kind of goes in one ear, not the other, certain things will stick with us. But taking the time to really digest it and, think it over, that helps too. So I try, and I'm not that great with this all the time. I try. I'll go back and reread the notes I made for a couple days just to make sure, I keep things in my head. So those two things are very important. Okay. Then building the business. So adding 3 new people to your social network every day. Literally what I do is I go to my friends lists, I go to my friends and I'll go to their friends, and I'll look for people that I have 3 or more mutual friends with. And then I'll look at their page and I'll say, okay, could I start a conversation with this person? Is there something on their page I could comment about, something that we have in common? Because this business is about building relationships. So if you friend someone that you have nothing in common with, they're not going to relate to you very well. And then it's just kind of wasted time on both your parts. So I will do that. Something I've also started doing, I heard another coach say, I actually learned this on my mastermind. It all goes with that power of 3, is as people accept your friend requests, go to their page and friend 3 of their friends. So then you just can start expanding your network. So either just go to your friends list and pick people and go to their friends list, if that makes sense. Or as people friend you, I do both of these, go to their friends list, boom, pick 3 new people. So if you pick 3 new friends, so 3 people accept your friend requests, you go and request 3 of their friends. That's 9 people right there. So, so to kind of build off of that, adding new people to your social networks, then when they accept me, I go and send them a message. So that's another way that I start new conversations, because we want to start conversations each day. Like I think I like have my message saved on my phone. So I'll do it wherever I am, copy paste. It's changed a little bit here and there, but something I say now is, hey, like so-and-so, thanks so much for accepting my request. I love connecting with new people who seem like cool and positive friends. There's way too much negativity in the world. And I'll like ask them a question, say something about their page, like something that just to start a conversation with them. Like I've noticed I've been drawn to people who have like their profile picture is them in a wedding dress because I'm getting married. I can easily relate. Or people that have dogs in their profile picture, their cover photo, because Anthony and I are getting a dog this summer. I can ask, oh, what kind is that? Like my fiance and I want to get a dog, just easily relating to people, starting a conversation. I can get to know them. They can get to know me. So that's just ways that I add people to my network and start new conversations. Do you guys have any questions about either of those things, or anything you're struggling with in that area? Anything that's working for you in that area? Okay.
Yeah. What you said is what I do, and it works well.
Yeah. Cool.
What I also realize is like that starting the new conversation first, you're going to have so much more success rather than just jumping right in and saying like, hey, want to join my challenge group? Mm-hmm. Or, you have to be patient about it. And that's what I'm learning too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I try to do that sometimes at the end of the month. I'm like, damn. And but I try not to, like I've done it. I've just straight up invited when you are, stuck. But I try to do it to people that I've been friends with for a while, not just someone I found it the other day. But like starting conversations, because then people are like, oh, like, okay, this girl seems nice. And then kind of like work it into the conversation.
Yeah. Or even like just like what I did yesterday, which was actually great, was like just sending like, thanks so much for following my page. Like I love the positive energy and support, blah, blah, blah. And then they usually respond with, oh my God, like I love your page. It's so awesome. Like you motivate me so much. So then I right away, I'm just like, oh, well, like if you want, I have, monthly groups where I can help you further. And I can get you to commit to a healthy lifestyle and teach you everything you need to know within just 30 days. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like based on their reaction, like, all right, I'm good to go.
Yeah. And you'll start to judge that. And like another way I start conversations, kind of like what Tony said, is, if people like my health and fitness posts, I say, thanks so much, for the love on my post. I appreciate so much when people support my journey. Are you on a health journey too?
Oh, and yeah.
It leads into, no, I'm not. Oh, well, like me and some friends, we're doing this group. Do you want to come join us? Or it's, yeah, I am. I've done this, this, and this. And then you can say, oh, have you ever thought about paying it forward and helping others do the same? And that's like an intro into like a coach invite. So that's another good way I try to start conversations is, from people liking my posts. And I've gotten into some of the best conversations with, like, if I notice like a post is doing well, like I've message people off of posts that like are just about me and Anthony, have nothing to do with health and fitness, but I'm just starting a conversation like, thanks so much for supporting us, we're really excited about the wedding, like, and then I say something about them. So it's, I always review my page and I look for new people that have liked or commented, and if I haven't talked to them recently, I reach out and just say, just start a conversation, like just be like a normal person, like maybe say, be interested, not interesting. Because then people want to open up. And as Tony, you probably know, and Katie, you're probably figuring out, not everyone's going to answer. And that's okay. Just keep going because you'll find the people that will. So that's, starting conversations so important, because you need to start conversations because I need people to invite. And, inviting people is so important. And because think about if we all hadn't been invited, like we wouldn't all be friends. We wouldn't all be feeling awesome. We wouldn't all be able to help other people. Like I'm quitting my job in like less than a month and I'm going to be doing this full time. Like I can't imagine if this opportunity hadn't come into my life. So yeah, sometimes I don't know why, like it scares me sometimes. I'm like, wait a minute, like why am I like afraid to invite this person? Like that's happened to me where I just like get out of my own head and realize, we have something to offer people. And if we go about it in the right way as genuinely wanting to offer something to them that makes us feel so good. And if you go about it in that way, instead of, hey, you want to buy this challenge pack for me? Like, then you're salesy. But if you're like, hey, like, this is really fun. I feel awesome. Like, why don't you come join me? It comes off much differently. So inviting is important. Also, like I do, like when it says on the business activity tracker, it says invite 3 people to your next challenge group. That's important. Another way to invite is event pages. Like, create an event, invite all of your friends list, and the people that show interest, reach out and start a conversation. That's Anita's script in the TIE page, and on her team page on Facebook and the website, there's a script. Someone shows interest, say this, then say this, then say that. And I used it for a long time until I got good at just speaking from the heart and got used to it. That's what it's there for. Let's see. What else am I know? And talking about the coaching opportunity. So, Tony, I know you're getting better at that. Like you feel comfortable talking about it, right? Yeah. Kayla, have you thought about that yet? Like, do you feel, and if like comfortable talking about it, or are you kind of waiting, or how do you feel?
I feel like I guess I'm not really kind of there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do as a coach. I think I'll get there, but probably not right now. But I know too, I did talk to my mom about, because she wanted Shakeology and she wanted to buy it from me. And I said, well, why don't you become a discount coach? I think you can do that. And I was like, but I'll have to ask what that really means, what you have to do.
Yeah. And you will get more used to it. Like, and always think like, if you meet someone today, 10 days from now, 10 weeks from now, and you think they'd be a really good coach, don't hesitate to like strike up a conversation with them about it, saying like you can say, hey, I just started doing this cool new coaching thing. Like I'm having a lot of fun. I think you'd enjoy it too. Do you want to hear more about it? Just simple as that. And then 3-way chat me, 3-way chat Tony, like, say, this is my coach friend and we do this together. And then like, we can help you like answer questions and talk about it. Like, you don't have to do it on your own and be afraid to talk about it. Like if you see someone that would be good at it, because you never know when the right person's going to come along.
Right.
And Kayla, to answer your question about your mom, like just have her the way you signed up as a coach.
Okay.
You sign her up the same way. You're going to need the last 4 digits of her social, just because she's going to get like the package, like she's a coach and she's going to get like a, direct deposit. Like that's not happening for her, but like that's the only thing you'll need from her. And then you can decide to do it in 2 different ways. Like if you think she's going to have it consistently, you can put like her card on file and then have it kind of just get deducted per month. Or you can use your card and then have her pay you. It's kind of however you want to do it, but you're allowed to use your card up to 3 people. Like my card is used for my boyfriend to stay at the Emerald status, my boyfriend, and for my mom. And then my mom pays me, and then my boyfriend's sample stuff is what I give to people to try.
Okay. Cool. Does she still have to buy the challenge pack though? Because I know she didn't really. She's like, well, I don't really want the container and all that. Like,
no, she would just have to buy.
I was like trying to convince her like to get that, but
yeah, like she doesn't have to. But think of it, it's like it's a better value because right now the all access is $160. Right. So that's $130 Shakeology, and because just buying a Shakeology home direct order, it's $130 plus tax, so it's comes out closer to 140. So literally for $20, she gets 600 workouts for a year. You know what I mean? You can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah.
And your mom's active, right?
Yeah, that's why she's like, well, I can't really do the workouts, Kayla, but I love to buy the Shakeology because she's almost out of her protein powder that she uses. I was like, yeah, buy it for me, because her coworker is also a Beachbody coach. But yeah, my mom's doing like she does dragon boating now. She also runs. We're both training for a half marathon in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So she would love like the yoga. Like have her just do it.
Yes,
like, your mom would love it. She would love it. It would be silly for her not to get the workouts. Just tell her exactly what we just said. Like it's only like $20 more.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I told her she would love the PiYo because she likes yoga.
Yeah, totally. And then she gets the awesome shaker bottle, which doesn't come when you just buy Shakeology.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, and those containers, like it'll come if she signs up as a coach, but she doesn't have to use them. Like they're great for just like taking food with you.
Right.
Like I love them to pack my lunch. Like, or, like you can use them if she doesn't want them. Like I think I have like 3 packs of them in my house, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
I've been using them to pack my lunch.
Yeah, they're so good. Okay, so that's like the basics of the business activity tracker, and if you guys do that consistently, that's going to get you where you want to go. So, you know, what goals, I want you to think about your guys' goals. Like, so we're coming to the end of April, almost like a third of the way through the year. Things you want to be thinking about are, you know, and I want you to pick in your head, and you don't have to say it right now. Think of a date that you want to rank advanced by. So Tony would be emerald for, or diamond for you. You know, Kayla would be emerald. Think in your head, when do you want to hit the next rank? And work towards it, because if you set yourself a goal, say, okay, I want to be this rank by this day, and you work towards that, you're going to be much more likely to hit it and advance your business than just saying, oh, I'll hit it when I hit it. So I do want you guys to think about that. And then when you decide on it, message me and tell me your date.
I already know what I want to do, but I'm being over ambitious. But
there's nothing wrong with being over ambitious. I put on, guys, this is my dream board. Okay. I said I want to be 5-star by Summit and 10-star by the end of the year. Super, super ambitious. Am I going to be 5-star by the Summit? Sure, it'd be freaking great, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm shooting for elite. That's like what Anita is, and like the top coaches. And I want to eliminate our credit card debt, and I want to be able to pay our mortgage. You know, this is my dream board. Thanks. So like, but one of the books I've read is called the 10X rule. And it means, and basics of the book is, and I would still recommend reading it because it's awesome, is anything you want to do, it's going to take 10 times more effort than you think it will, 10 times more time, things like that. And it's all about shooting big, because so say I really want to be 5-star by the end of the year, and I only shoot for that, and then I fall short. I didn't hit that goal. But if I go big and I say, I want to be 10-star by the end of the year, and I hit 5-star, still going to be freaking pumped. So like shoot higher, because then if you fall a little bit short, you're still doing really great. So like go for, don't underestimate yourself. Like I remember when I was shooting for diamond, I'm like, oh my God, I really want to hit it. Cause we had set a date in the group I was in. It was like a Push a Diamond group. I was like, I really want to hit it. I don't know if I can, but I'm going for it. And it was getting so close. And I was like, crap, I don't think I'm going to do it. And I pulled it off. You know what I mean? If I hadn't set that date for myself, I may not have hit it. Like, don't underestimate yourself. And in this business, we set goals. We do not always hit them. But as long as we gave it our all until then we say, all right, this is my next goal I'm going to work for. And you just keep on goal setting. That's what this business is. Goal setting, reevaluating, and moving forward. Mm-hmm. So that's my homework for tonight. Pick your goal date and let me know. And you can send it in the group chat. You can send it to me personally, but I want to know what your date is so I can be there with you and help you and, know what you're shooting for. Okay. All right. That's all I have for tonight, guys. Because if you guys can, Anita's going live in the team page. If you saw her video, she's doing team calls a little bit differently. I think she's doing like a live Q&A tonight. So I always think her calls are very beneficial. So if you can hop on, I know I want to, so we have like 2 minutes.
I'm going to go run in this rain back to my apartment.
Okay. Okay.
training.
Oh, well, get in there safe. Let me know. Do you guys have any more questions or anything tonight or anything I can help with? Okay. Well, thank you guys for hopping on. I really appreciate it. And I will see you. Oh, you're welcome. I'll see you on Anita's call and have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye.